This time we're not playing against a user, we're playing against computer. But let's see if we can pull out a dub. Our second game. We got the homie Kid Cole in the building. He playing his game at the moment as well. But let's see if we can pull off some magical victory like we did game 1 against the Broncos. Let's get back in it. Hey, yeah. I'm ready, bro.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
I'm streaming.
This is Madden 20 on EA.
No restarts.
It is the NFL on EA Sports, and it will likely be the final season in which we say we've got football from Oakland, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West.
Pick that motherfucker.
Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders.
Set.
On first down, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Oh, come on, catch it.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
That's all you had to do. My God.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now a clash of bodies.
I just threw a pick too. Fuck.
Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Minshew, 1st and 10.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Pick it off, my God.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Coach said go for something else.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Minshew. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Here's Minshew. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Oh, my God. Oh, I thought you ran me over.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Minshew looking to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
When I say press, I need y'all to press.
He gets it down to the 32.
Stop him at the
9
line.
yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 7 catches, 82 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Come on.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
You going, Darnell?
Griffin with a pick.
Oh, this Shaquille? Look.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Higbee. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week.
Oh, my God.
The second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Get this defense going again. Come on.
And out come the Chiefs now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
6-0 our score after 1.
60 Pittsburgh.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. Well, I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
No!
Pull it in is Kittle.
I tried to get there.
Let's go.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. Now Minshew on first and 10.
Come on. Grab it.
The tip there altered the ball flight, and it
grab
falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down now, it's Carson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Y'all calling that bullshit.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Good pick.
Get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on. That's what I'm talking about. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now a first down throw, Watson.
Got him. Oh, I thought he caught it.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
You gotta catch those.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case,
you got to hold your block, my guy.
Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Oh, yeah, it's open all day.
Throwing on third down.
Oh, shit.
Watson.
I wasn't paying attention at all.
Now Watson, and down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Good ball, good ball.
End zone for a Raider touchdown. Rashad Perriman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And it's been a miserable start.
Back and know how you actually have to reach him. Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
19 yards there on the catch and run. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Looking to throw it. Minshew. This one complete to Coleman. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
All right, need y'all right here.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It'll be Minshew again. His throw incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle.
Nice.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The final shot before the break. Watson flush to his right.
Oh, they didn't
And
let
he's
him
going to
launch
go
that.
down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Why?
Down. He does
Just
get it
why?
past
Why would you grab the face
25.
mask?
Will it hold? Let's see.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Minshew sets to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Now Minshew.
That was a fucking good route. Oh my God. I just let them score.
Kansas City touchdown.
That was on me. I just let them
Josh
score.
Gordon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee.
What you got for us, Coach? I like this one.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Faking the give. Now Watson. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hold it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Watson, he gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's got room.
Oh, I shouldn't have did it. I didn't think he was going to get that block.
Also a first down.
Let's go.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the red zone now, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown.
Hey, he's going down out there. Hey.
And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line. Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
Somebody better hit that.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime. Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown.
Why? How?
Gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue
how
to
he
score
grabbed the
on
face
offense?
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept their minute by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Need you to hold your man at the line.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down.
No, you didn't hold him.
He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Biggest score. Okay.
Tevin Coleman.
Okay.
His first touchdown
here
of the new campaign.
We just got to keep scoring.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Watson on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson.
No, why are you slow?
Is incomplete.
Double incomplete there,
All
but
right.
the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year.
Oh,
In this
fuck.
case,
Ran right into
you
the
want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And able to find Conley. And they work
Way to
this
hold
well
on to
upfield
it.
across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. On 1st down, here's Breida. And taking it across
Get him in the
midfield
shoulder.
and just shy of the 40.
Get up.
That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football.
I need you to
almost
run
like
that
body
route
blows in
perfect.
boxing.
Run it
Slow
perfect.
them down.
Oh, he saw it. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd and 10, Watson. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And
threw
that
me
one
forward.
going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and
you
goes
serious? He threw me
backwards.
forward.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Why would we kick that? Why would we kick that?
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
What happened to the die?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hold your blocks. That's all I got to say. Hold them.
They run forward, Breida. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 1st down, Watson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch the whip.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Hold
And they'll
your
get
block,
him down
brother.
right around the 16. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Watson. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man, Boyd.
Way to get out of
They
bounds.
keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
Couldn't just sit
I
on
guess
it
I'm
here,
looking-
could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. And
who's
maybe
there?
a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Matt Breida, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
Oh, I missed
He's
it.
good tackling on that play.
Okay.
End result, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it.
Yes, sir.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Oh, why?
And this will be caught. An ideal beginning.
I didn't know why the QB spy didn't just run in.
Why
do I have to switch to you?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They fights him off.
What?
And a big
He just
loss
threw me
as
off
he's
like what?
taken down. Eric
Put your ass on the ground.
rolling in for the sack. Young quarterback, got to learn. Need to get rid of the football.
Because when you don't get rid of the ball, they accumulate more sacks. But you're exactly right. Internal clock has to go off. Either get rid of it or start to take off and go.
To try again after the sack. Minshew completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's Minshew. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully. Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there. Running out of the gun here, Breida. I think this
just hold it for
defense
2
knew
more
what was
seconds.
coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Breida. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Like that, okay. They don't only give me pass plays.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the 50, it's Watson. He gets this one to Boyd. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And
just getting
that should just about seal it.
Just get it. Hey.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, boy.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So the Chiefs now down on the scoreboard. A little under 50 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw again on second down. Minshew gets it to Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Missed the field goal at the end.
Minshew, first and 10. Nearly picked off there, almost intercepted.
I have no idea. You gotta watch his
second down.
Either watch his stream. Well, yeah, you gotta watch his stream to see how.
After the incompletion on first down.
On my stream, you just see the ball curve.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Right.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It'll be Minshew again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 33. After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to go deep for Conley. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.
That was a really good dub
I
against
get the
Dorian.
sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that,
pretty much
and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Oakland,
hopefully next game goes like that, we get another dub.
To their advantage as they move to 2-0.
It was fun.
They will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
upgrade them while I'm on stream, and then I'm gonna call it a stream after that, y'all. Thanks for coming through. Leave a like, comment, you know, all that stuff. Appreciate y'all. And this is the only dude that got an upgrade, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade, bro. Go ahead, head already to advance. What we waiting on? Alright, stream. Ham squad. Catch y'all in the next one. We out. Peace.